What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Front Yard Fantasy live stream podcast. Thirsty Thursday telethon tinkle. Oh, I forgot T word. That was the last T word I could think of. I tried so hard not to say tinkle at the end there, but
couldn't help yourself.
We lost that fight. It's like one time I was on the phone with someone. I can't even remember. It was like a customer service representative of some sort, and they were asking me to spell my last name. And I got to the V and they were like, D? And I was like, no, V. And they were like, P? And I was like, no, V. And then they were like, and I was trying to and I said V as in, and I literally couldn't think of a single word that I was allowed to say on the phone. Like my brain just blanked. It latched onto the one word I really shouldn't say to the customer service representative. And I was just sitting there and I was like, V as in, I think after like 30 seconds, I was like, Victoria.
Like 30 seconds of you just grunting.
I'm just panicking.
Struggling. That is hilarious.
Besides the point, though. Welcome in, Victoria, if you're listening. We are back. We are missing Josh. He actually got sent on a deep sea mission to hunt for James Cameron's glasses that he left under the ocean whenever he went down in the submarine. Guy. He left his reading glasses underwater, and he hired Josh to go find them. So Josh is currently in a submarine underwater searching for James Cameron's glasses. So it'll be just JL and I today.
He does have the bends. We've just gotten word, but he's looking to be okay.
He has the what?
The bends? You never heard of the bends?
No, what is the bends?
You just stare at me quietly. The bends is when you come up from the deep sea to like you go up in sea pressure, water pressure, too fast. And then your body, because of the pressure, your body forms like air bubbles in your bloodstream and you die.
That is much more nefarious than what I thought it was. I thought you said the Benz, like the Benz, and I was like, but he's got a Mercedes, so he's okay. And I was
he did get James Cameron gave him a Benz C-Class, so he's doing all right.
Someone in here, anonymous party, who happens to have the same initials and username as Josh, says no one needs that Josh guy anyways.
Amen.
Agreed.
Amen.
Agreed. It's actually a relief that he's not here. Jail and I are going to get
compression sickness. You're right.
Well, what is compression sickness?
Ooh.
That'll be maybe in the next game of horse. It will somehow relate it to fantasy football. But today, John Luke and I are going to be playing fantasy guess who. My brain blanked for a second. I wanted to say tinkle again, but that's not what we're playing. We're going to be playing fantasy guess who again today, head to head. We each came with a list of players. We're going to take turns asking each other questions about said player, yes or no questions. If the other person says yes, if the answer is yes, you get to ask again until you're wrong, until the answer is no, and then you guess the player. If you get the player before your opponent, you win that round. So, JL, do you want to play the way where after the other person gets it, the person who didn't get it gets one guess at the player?
Yeah.
To like call the round a wash?
Yeah.
No more clues. Just after someone gets it, the other person gets to guess one more player.
Okay. That's fair.
Okay. Awesome. Figured we'd add that little stipulation in there. It's wild. It's Thursday. There's football tonight. There's football tonight. We can change it up a little bit. Are you excited for
I love football nights. There's just something different about a day when there's football at the end of it.
I agree. And you know what I'm excited for tonight?
What?
The fact that the Packers have no running backs. I fully expect them to throw the ball 60 times tonight.
Did they officially rule Aaron Jones out?
I don't know. I don't know if it's official yet. We need our breaking news reporter, Sean Goglin, to give us the scoop. Do you know if Aaron Jones is officially out? What's up, Sean?
What up, Sean? Good to see you again, my friend. Yeah, we need your Packers beat reporter knowledge.
He's not officially out. 5 hours ago, there was a report from NFL. Even if Packers running back Aaron Jones suits up versus 49ers, don't expect normal workload. I would expect 35 targets to Devontae Adams and 150 to Robert Tonyan.
I thought that was serious at first, and I was like, wow.
Both of those are
specific expectation.
Both of those are insane. But, I mean, 15 targets for Devontae Adams isn't out of the question. That seems
Are you playing Aaron Jones tonight?
Me?
Yeah, if you have him.
I don't have him in a single league.
If you had him, are you playing him?
I mean, if my other option was even remotely okay, then probably not.
So 3 hours ago from via Rotoballer says there's some pessimism around Aaron Jones' status. The Packers are being overly cautious with the running back who's questionable for tonight.
They've got a bye next week too, right?
Or
did they already have their bye? They already had their
bye. Week 5.
Gotcha. It's just because it's a Thursday night game, so he has 10 days of rest if he doesn't play this game because it's an early game.
Unless I'm desperate, I'm probably not going to play Aaron Jones.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
Like if my other option is, I can't even think of someone so bad that I would play Aaron Jones over them. Tyler Ervin or Aaron Jones if Aaron Jones suits up tonight?
Oh, I don't know. What do you think?
If Aaron Jones suits up, probably Aaron Jones, but I don't think he's suiting up. I don't know. You may just want to take the philosophy that it's all hands off this week. Bench your Aaron Jones, put someone else in there, even if he is playing.
I would probably play Aaron Jones at that point. Nah, just looking over some of the numbers, I think I would play Aaron Jones for the upside there, but
Patrick Laird or Aaron Jones?
Aaron Jones.
I think I'd go Laird there.
Laird there.
Josh says if Jones suits up, I feel like you have to go him. I don't think so. I don't think you have to. They're playing a pretty beat up 49ers team. The Packers should win this game, and I don't think they need Aaron Jones to do it. So even if he suits up, I have a feeling they're going to be real careful with him.
They've been good against the run. San Francisco, that is.
But I'm not sure they're going to be able to score tonight.
The Packers or the 49ers?
The 49ers.
Oh, yeah. Not a Nick Mullins truther?
I'm not a Nick Mullins truther. I apologize. I know you love him almost as much as you love Joe Burrow.
We have similar babyface features.
Tim McDaniels is here for the support, but can't contribute. Have a good show. Thank you, Tim. You'll miss out on a rousing game of Guess Who. You won't be guessing, but Jill, if you're ready, we can dive into Guess Who.
I'm ready.
Awesome. You want to go first? Oh, you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay.
Sir.
Is this player? We're just going to dive straight in. We're going to go. Would this player go in a traditional flex spot? So just a non-super flex spot.
No.
But no, so it's a quarterback. But that means that's my only question. So all I know is that this is a quarterback. Is it Nick Mullins?
No.
Ah, damn. I thought I was being sneaky there.
Don't forget to put your clues in the chat. Okay, is this player in the AFC?
Let me look at who my player is. Sorry, I forgot what order I put them in. Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. We're getting somewhere. Is this player can this player be played in a flex spot, standard flex spot?
Yes.
Okay. Flex. So we got flex AFC.
Man, you're right there. There's only so many players it could be now.
I know. Narrow it down to like 100. Is this player not a rookie?
Yes, this player is not a rookie.
Not a rookie. Sweet. Okay. Has this player been on the same team all season?
All season?
Yes.
Yes.
Same team all season. So we got not a rookie, flex player, AFC, same team all season. Is this player a running back or wide receiver?
Yes.
Okay. Is this player either in the AFC East or AFC North?
No.
No. Okay. So AFC South and West. So now I have to guess. Let's see. AFC South or West.
Oh my God.
Running back what?
Wait, JL. I have a confession.
What?
What
did you do?
I screwed up the questions from the beginning. So what I'm gonna just tell you, and it's probably gonna be a big clue. This player is actually in the NFC. But the rest of your questions still work if you swap the last one for NFC South and West.
Okay. You dingus.
Yeah, I'm a dingus.
NFC.
I'm a ding dong. I'm so distracted by Thursday night football that I just let something slip.
Okay, so NFC South or West. This player is in those.
Yes, not both of them. One of them.
Yes, one of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this player?
Wait. Oh, I guess I'll give you an extra question, but you asked the other way, and the answer was no. You asked, are they in the North or East, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're guessing a player now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
Is this player...
Simon, thank God you are good looking. I know. Brains are not my strong suit here. Or rules.
Is it DJ Moore?
It is not DJ Moore. I'm sorry for answering your question wrong. I threw you off. I'm glad you hadn't guessed a player yet. Or I would have just had to concede to you. Okay, so I'm pretty sure my player's a quarterback, but I'll just start with that. It has to be a quarterback. Is this player a quarterback?
Yes.
Okay.
You already did have that figured out.
I did, but he wasn't a flex. I just want to get at least ask 2 questions this round. Is this player in the NFC?
Is this player in the NFC? No.
No. God. So it's a quarterback in the AFC. Is it Brett Rippon?
No.
God, is that even how you say his last name?
I have no idea. Rippion. Rippon sounds more normal.
Okay,
all right.
You're up.
My questions. So NFC South, NFC West. Is this player in the top 24 at his position on the season?
On the season. One moment.
In PPR.
Oh, thanks for giving me that. Yes.
Yes, top 24. Okay. So let's see. We're dealing with a Saint Panther. So it's not Michael Thomas. Okay. Does this player have red in their jersey or team color? Like team colors jersey.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So that leaves us with Falcons, Bucks, Cardinals, and 49ers. Let's just try and narrow this down one more time. Is this player a running back?
No.
No. Wide receiver. Okay. Is this player Christian Kirk?
No.
No, not Christian Kirk. Okay.
Is Christian Kirk top 24?
That I completely forgot that I had asked that. So maybe not. I don't think he is.
No, he's definitely not.
He's definitely not. Dang it. I threw that away.
Is that lawnmower at your house or at my house?
It's outside my house. Sorry.
Okay. That's okay. So it is my guess. I know it's a quarterback. They are in the AFC, and it is not Brett Rippon. Let's see. Is this player the starting quarterback for their team?
Yes.
I guess I'm going to just go a little bit. Is this player currently slated to start the next game for this team? So I guess I'm just taking injury out of it, like making sure they're not injured.
Yes.
Okay. So it's an active starter. Is this player on the same team they were on last year?
Yes.
Was this player the starter for that team last year?
Hold on. What does that mean?
Were they the starting quarterback for their team last year?
What does that mean, though?
Did they start games for the same team last year?
Any game? Any one single game?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yes.
They're currently the starter. They did start games for that team last year.
Does this player have blue in their jersey?
Yes.
Okay. Is this player in the
AFC South?
No.
Oh, damn. I thought I had it. Then is this player Josh Allen?
No.
What?
Not Josh Allen. All right, back to me. All right, you said it was. Well, I guess that it was a running back. You said no, it was a wide receiver, right?
Yeah.
That's what I had to guess. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Top 24, his position, PPR, and we're dealing with a wide receiver who is either a Falcon, a Cardinal, or a 49er, or a Tampa Bay Buck. So we got Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Hopkins. Who else?
Here, before you ask your question, Sean came in here with a question for us. Pick 3 running backs to start. Standard: David Johnson, Antonio Gibson, James Robinson, Chris Carson, J.K. Dobbins. What do you think, Dale?
Standard: David Johnson, Antonio Gibson, James Robinson, Chris Carson, J.K. Dobbins. Pick 3. So I think Robinson and Carson are a lock. I guess
Is Carson playing?
That's the thing, yeah. Let me look to see. So
I think James Robinson is the lock for sure. Like, James Robinson is 100% in your starting lineup.
Yeah,
that's not a question.
Yeah, I would do James Robinson, David Johnson, and probably Antonio Gibson. Even if Chris Carson's playing with those running backs, I would just play it safe and get him and play the other 3.
I think I completely agree with you. I don't think it's I don't think you can start either of the other 2 with the questions surrounding Chris Carson and then not really knowing what that Baltimore backfield's going to do. And those are 3 great starts at running back this week, like top tier starts: David Johnson, Antonio Gibson, James Robinson. So not in that order, but those are the 3 I would start for sure.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay. What's your question?
All right, so I have to choose between Mike Evans, Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, and who's the other one I missed? There's one more in there. One other person. How do I distinguish between these guys? Is this player in the top 12 at his position on the season in PPR? Oh wait, I'm not even looking at the.
Let me check. Oh, that is standard.
Yes.
Top 12. Okay. So then that narrows it down, and we have DeAndre Hopkins is the one I was missing. DeAndre Hopkins or Calvin Ridley. Okay. Did this player? Is that it? Those are the only 2 options, I think. Calvin Ridley and DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, so there's a pretty easy question to narrow it down.
I know. Did one of them go to Clemson? Or I'm sorry, did he go to Clemson?
Yes.
Is it DeAndre Hopkins?
Yes, it's DeAndre Hopkins. I thought I'd trick you by going a super obvious one.
Yay!
And I screwed it up at the beginning because I brain farted that he was still on the Texans. He is not still on the Texans.
I should have picked up on that.
So that's what was going on there. I thought I gave it away.
That is funny. All right, do you
I
want to guess?
I get one more guess. Yeah. And it is a quarterback who wears blue, who is in the AFC, but is not in the AFC South. So really the Bills, the Patriots, or the Dolphins, but the Dolphins have a new starting quarterback. Tua's their starter now. The Patriots have Cam Newton, who did not start a game for them last year. The Steelers don't have blue in their jersey, if that's what you're going off of. They've got blue in their logo.
So what's your guess?
Well, I've already exhausted there's no blue. Oh, I guess the Broncos have blue in their jersey. Damn. I guess it could be the Broncos. Is it Drew Lock?
It is.
Boom!
Damn it.
I was trying to work through it, and I was like, God, there are really limited options here.
So what does that mean?
It's a wash. It's a tie.
Oh my God. All of that for nothing.
We can either go 1-1 or 0-0, whichever one you want.
1-1.
L1.
Make it feel like we did something.
Simon 1. Boom. Oh, I want that to tick across the bottom. Okay, next round. You are asking the first question. Let me pull up my player list. We are good to go.
Question from our good friend Miles here. Do I trade Jacobs and Gibson or Jackson for Henry? Okay, Jacobs and Gibson or Lamar Jackson?
I was gonna.
Not Justin Jackson.
I thought it was Justin Jackson.
Okay, so maybe this question is Jacobs and parentheses Gibson or.
That's what I was thinking. That's how
Justin
I read
Jackson. Okay.
Jacobs and Gibson for Derrick Henry. That's tough. What do you think, Joe?
I don't think I would. I don't know if this is PPR or standard. Derrick Henry is going to be top 3 most likely, top 5 on the season. Josh Jacobs will most likely be top 10, if not right outside. And I think Antonio Gibson is going to be top 20. And so if you have that sort of depth that you can upgrade at that position, then maybe it's a little rich for my blood. But what does that saying even mean? Whose blood is rich?
I think it's like old money, like old money rich families is where it comes from.
Oh.
Like not new money.
Got you. Old money.
Old money. Too rich for my blood. Like what's something that only old money people eat?
Caviar.
No. Dog? Yeah, probably dog caviar. Wait, I thought it was really funny. Last night on The Voice, Gwen Stefani was trying to like be relatable and she talked about having a Coors Light.
A what?
A Coors Light.
What is a Coors Light?
Instead of a Coors Light?
A Coors Light.
A Coors Light. Just a singular core.
I love when the mountain turns green.
I think I would do this trade.
Standard, you would do it. Oh,
I think, especially in a standard league. I think I'm making this trade. Derrick Henry is probably the best running back in standard leagues. I think I'm making this trade. It's tough to let go of that kind of depth, but if you have the depth to even consider this trade, I think I'm doing it.
That's the key. If you have the depth, then I would be okay with it. It's still a lot, and I would try and get rid of probably Jackson over Gibson.
Oh, for sure. Should I trade Chris Godwin and this is from Alex. Should I trade Chris Godwin and TJ Hawkinson for Michael Thomas? Just traded Keenan Allen for RBs, and the guy I'm trading to lost Kittle, PPR.
Trade Chris Godwin and TJ Hawkinson for Michael Thomas. And the guy I'm trading to lost Kittle. Okay, so if you have another tight end, I would probably make this trade.
Yeah, it depends. I think this depends on your tight end situation, but even then, do you believe Michael Thomas is going to come back and be what he was last year? Like once he steps foot back on the field? Because if you do, then you make this trade.
Yeah.
Chris Godwin has been good this year, but he's not what was he last year? The number 2 overall wide receiver. You're not getting that from him this year, and he's been injured as well. And then they're adding Antonio Brown, so there's more questions there. So even Michael Thomas is coming back, and we haven't really seen it this year. I think there's more security in what's going on there anyways. You know what? Even in spite of your tight end situation, I think as long as there's someone like a Darren Fells or things like that on the waiver wire where you can stream, I would still make this trade. Oh, he has Darren Waller. Yeah. Then I think you're good to make this trade.
It's an upgrade, Chris Godwin to Michael Thomas. So, and if you can get rid of DJ Hawkinson, since you already have Waller, he's probably just going to sit on your bench most of the rest of the season. Since Waller's passes by, I would probably do this.
I would make that trade as well. Okay, John Lucas, you ready for round 2?
I am ready.
We'll play 3 rounds. Okay, how does that sound?
Okay, that sounds okay.
Oh shoot, I meant to order my Uber Eats, so it got here right after we were done. I forgot. Why didn't you remind me?
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I meant to do that yesterday and completely forgot once we started streaming.
I know. I just get so invested in the game.
Fantasy football minded.
Okay. You are asking the first question.
Okay.
Would I like to continue with my previous order? Yes. Now I get to ask another question to Uber Eats.
Yeah, but as soon as they answer no, then
they deliver my food.
They just choose what you want for you. Okay. Is this player in this, could you play them in a standard flex position?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Round 2. Getting started pretty hot. All right. Round 2, we got a QB. That's all we know. So I'm going to go ahead and guess Justin Herbert. I know you're doing fake Josh as soon as
it is not Justin Herbert. Sorry, I was just in shock there. The restaurant that I had filled my cart with, it's just a normal burrito place. They closed. What kind? Like it's like a Moe's type place. How are they going to close at 2 in the afternoon?
Lazy siesta.
God, I'm so upset. That's the worst. What am I going to do now?
I don't know. Finish the stream.
I guess just win this game.
Oh.
I'll just have to win it. So you are wrong. I'm up first. And by that, I mean second. Is this player – can this player go in the standard flex position? I'm going to copy your question. Yes, it is a flex player.
Changed the format. Since we changed the format, just like the question that gets asked every time has changed. But it's still – we still ask like the same top questions every time.
Is this player in the NFC?
This player is – not in the NFC.
So no.
No.
They are AFC. So I know it's a wide receiver, running back, or tight end. I have the hiccups.
I heard.
In the AFC.
Mm-hmm.
Is this player N'Keal Harry?
No.
Damn.
All right, back to me, the true winner. Let's see. Is this player, this QB, is this player not a rookie?
This player is not a rookie. So yes.
Not a rookie. All right. It's not a rook. Okay. Is this player on a team with a winning record?
I'm just doing this for believable.
Remember, that does not include like tied record or whatever, even record.
I'm just doing this for believability. Man, so it looks like they no.
So not a winning record. Okay. All right. Well, what does that leave us with? Is this player? Is it Cam Newton?
No.
All right.
Okay. My turn.
Your turn. Burrito boy.
Let's see. Sean says we missed his first question. Oh, here we go. Was this his first question? Haven't heard anything about Jones yet. Rough spot in this league. Was planning on starting Breida, but that's now out of the window. PPR, need a running back. The Packers RB, the Dolphins RB, Tony Pollard, Hines, Wilkins. If Jonathan Taylor is not playing, and I know like I don't think there's anything solid on that yet, I would probably go with one of Hines or Wilkins, probably Hines.
Yeah, Hines over Wilkins, for sure.
But then if Jonathan Taylor is playing, I'm not touching that. I just don't want to touch that. I'm probably going to go Patrick Laird, the Dolphins running back. That's probably the direction I'm going. But it's gross, man. I would. Hines is still a consideration if Taylor plays, but I don't want to. It would come down to Hines and Laird for me, but I would probably go Laird if JT is playing. If JT's not playing, then I'm going Hines for sure.
Yeah, I would probably go Hines.
Regardless of if JT's playing or not?
Yeah, probably. Probably. That is a tough spot to be in, though.
Okay. My turn?
Your turn, sir.
Okay, so I know it is a wide receiver, running back, or tight end that plays in the AFC and is not N'Keal Harry. Does this player play wide receiver or running back?
Yes.
Okay. Is this player in the AFC East or AFC North?
AFC East or AFC North?
Yes.
No.
No. So it is in the South or the West. They are a wide receiver or running back. It plays in the AFC South or West. And they're not N'Keal Harry, but we knew that. So is this player Duke Johnson?
No.
Damn.
All right. Before we go on to mine, there is another question here. Claudio Jenkins. What's up, Claudio? Excellent name. Hey, guys, which team would you prefer in PPR? Team 1, Kyler, CMC, Mixon, Keenan Allen, Allen Robinson, Darren Waller, and Miles Sanders, I'm assuming.
Yeah, probably.
I hope it's not Emmanuel. Or Team 2, Kyler, CMC, Henry, Adams, Derrick Henry, Devontae Adams, Terry McLaurin, Noah Fant, Flex, Woods, Taylor, Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Antonio Gibson.
Man, after I saw that first team, I was like, probably that one. But then I looked at the second one. I'd rather have Henry than Mixon rest of season. And I'd rather have Devontae Adams than Keenan Allen. Clorin and A-Rob are probably close for me. They both are really talented wide receivers without a great quarterback. Waller definitely beats out Fant, and then Miles Sanders beats out your flex in the other league. I think I'm still going to go with the second one because I think the Henry over Mixon and Adams over Keenan Allen is a big enough difference to make up for your tight end and flex, which is obviously worse. Your tight end is obviously worse having Fant instead of Waller. But I don't
hate the flex worse. Woods, Taylor, Gibson over Miles Sanders. I mean, Miles Sanders is good, but
I'd rather have Miles Sanders, but I don't think it's huge. So I'm going to go with team 2 because
I'm going to go team 2 as well.
Derrick Henry and Devontae Adams pushed that one over the edge for me.
Yep.
That's wild. That would be a wild team. Okay.
Both teams are very good.
Both teams are phenomenal. I pick team 2.
All right. So back to me. My question for you, Simon, is this player in the AFC?
AFC?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Damn. Okay. Is this player?
No problem, Claudio.
Let's see. Not a winning record. Not a rookie quarterback in the NFC. Let me look at the NFC teams. Let's see. Okay, so that's all of the NFC East. That is 49ers, Lions, Vikings. Is it Matt Ryan?
It is not Matt Ryan. Okay, my turn. Let's see. What do I know?
Like how this is looking for me.
So it's a wide receiver or running back in the AFC South or West, and it is not Duke Johnson. Okay, you know what? Is this player in the AFC South?
Yes.
Okay. This player is in the AFC South. Oh shoot! All 4 of these teams have blue in their logo. I can't use my blue question. A Colt is an animal, correct? And is a Texan an animal?
I don't know.
Okay, but
It looks like an animal.
would you agree that a horseshoe is animal related? This isn't my question.
Yes.
Okay. Does this player play for a team that has something animal related in their logo?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not the Titans, unless you think a T is animal related or Flames.
They're both awesome.
Is this player not a rookie?
Yes.
This player is not a rookie. Is this player on the same team they were on last year?
Yes.
Is this player a wide receiver?
Yes.
Does this player play their home games east of the Mississippi River?
What? How do I even know this? I don't know. Map? Where's I just gotta open up Google Maps.
I mean, I feel like unless I'm wildly mistaken on where the Mississippi River is. Oh, and I am. Okay, so that would just eliminate one team. Oops.
Where is the Mississippi River? Where are you
It
at?
goes right through Mississippi.
Where's Mississippi?
To the left of Alabama.
Where's Alabama?
To the left of Georgia.
Oh, I see it. Okay. And what was your question?
Does this team play to the I forget whether I asked East or West. I think I asked West because I thought 2 teams were to the West. What do you think I asked?
So West?
Yeah.
I thought you said East, but West is fine. I'll take West.
Okay.
I'll take either one. Pick whichever
West.
one.
Let's go West.
No.
No. Okay. So it is not the Texans. I really thought Indianapolis was west of the Mississippi River as well until I Googled
totally
it.
Could have just asked, is he play on like this team or that team? But
No,
instead we had to figure out where the geographically they were.
Yeah. Yep.
So
We're going. Yeah. That's how I wanted to ask that question.
Okay.
So they are on the Colts or the Jaguars. They're a wide receiver. Colts or Jaguars. Not a rookie. On the same team they were on last year. Is this player Keelan Cole?
Yep.
Boom.
You got it.
Nailed it. You get one more guess.
So I know that it's a NFC quarterback on a team with not a winning record. This is not looking good for me. Which player is speaking to me?
Me. I'm speaking to you.
You're not a player.
I mean, just kidding.
Is it Daniel Jones?
No, it is not Daniel Jones. It is Alex Smith. And you are incorrect. I have taken a 2-1 lead. JL, you can tie it up in this final round, or I will leave the victor.
He's basically a rookie. All right, you should have.
Alex Smith is basically a rookie.
Basically a rookie.
A real broken rookie. That I'm really proud of. Round 3.
Wait,
I'm asking.
Another question.
We got another question?
Yeah, we do. You can put it up.
Oh, oops, sorry. I thought you were throwing it up. Is Dwelly someone to consider playing tonight? My other option is Mike Gesicki.
Ooh,
I'm probably going Gesicki.
Stick with Gesicki.
I'm not messing with that.
Agreed.
I mean, could you play him? Probably. I don't know how great it's going to be.
Yeah, wait and see how that situation shakes out before you throw him in your lineup and take that kind of gamble, especially when you have Gesicki.
Yeah. I don't even know if I would start Dwelly over Jordan Reed. That one's close for me.
Was that a question?
No, but they're on the same team. I'm saying like Jordan Reed and Dwelly are
yeah.
both sitting there. I would definitely start Gesicki. I know Gesicki's had some rough weeks, but that's where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
I'm starting him in a league this week. So round 3, John Luke.
Tie it up for all the marbles.
All the marbles.
All right. Who goes first?
Completely understand Big Blue Wrecking Crew. Mike has been poop butt water for me as well. But if you start Dwelly, you're probably just going to get somebody else's butt water.
That's true.
I don't think you're going to get a good result from him either.
Or your old butt water is gonna blow up and get really popular, and you're gonna wish that you had your old butt water back.
And there we go. And Sean, 41 minutes ago, Ian Rappaport reported the 49ers are expected to activate Jordan Reed off IR for tonight's game. So then it's definitely hands off on Dwelly. Could he catch a touchdown? For sure, it could happen, but I'm not banking on that. I'd probably start Jordan Reed over him, but I would start Mike Gesicki over both of those guys.
Agreed.
Okay. I asked the question first.
I believe so.
I'm the big man on campus. Is this player in the AFC?
Is this player in the AFC?
Yeah, we're just going for it this time.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Off to a good start.
Player in the NFC. That's all I know, and I have to guess. Is this player AJ Dillon?
No.
Damn.
All right. Is this player? Can you play this player in a standard flex position?
Yes.
All right. So we got running back, wide receiver, tight end. Is this player running back or wide receiver?
No.
Ooh, okay. Tight end. All right. So, is this player DJ Hawkinson?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so I know this guy's in the NFC and that it's not AJ Dillon. Is this player someone you could play in a standard flex spot?
Yep.
What if you asked, could you play this player in a super flex spot? That's all the players.
What if I answered no?
You said yes for this one?
Standard flex spot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this player a running back or wide receiver?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this player in the NFC West or NFC South?
NFC West or NFC South? No.
Yeah. No. God, I've gotten both those 50-50s wrong. So we know it's a RB or wide receiver in the NFC East or North. Okay. Is this player Darnell Mooney?
Nope.
Damn.
Darnell Mooney. All right. Is this player in the AFC?
Sorry, my brain is not working at full speed today. Yes, he is in the AFC, and I double checked my brain.
Tight end AFC. Okay. Is this player either in the AFC East or AFC North?
No.
Okay. AFC South, AFC West. Is this player? Which one would you try and do? Is this player Noah Fant?
No.
All right.
It is not Noah Fant. Okay, my turn. Is this player not a rookie?
So is this player not a rookie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so this player is not a rookie. Not a rookie in the NFC East or North, and it's a running back or wide receiver. Let's go with, I don't have to guess yet. Does this player have blue in their jersey?
No.
Okay, that limits it a little bit. Is this player Marquez Valdez-Scantling?
No.
Damn.
Nope.
Okay, you're up.
Nope. All right. Is this player? So, recap: tight end, AFC South or AFC West. It's not Noah Fant or TJ Hawkinson.
It's true. And before you ask, how do Claudia wants to know how we feel about AB? I'm warming on him. I was hesitant, but it looks like it's just prime for him to be plugged into that offense and ready to go. And it's the kind of receiver that Tom Brady likes.
It is a receiver that Tom Brady likes.
It's a receiver that Tom Brady likes. I think he might step in and be the one. I don't know that for sure, but maybe not week 1, but by end of season, if he's half the receiver that he was last time he really played, then he could very well be the one there on a team that already has great receivers. I feel good about him. I'd be really happy if you picked him up, if you were able to snag him off waivers or late in your draft. What about you, Jale?
Yeah, I'm not as bullish on him. I do think he'll be relevant. I think he'll get a decent amount of work given his history with Tom Brady, their weird bromance. It's not weird. It's natural and amazing. Honestly, I don't know. I would wait a little bit before I even plugged him in just to see how consistently he gets used. But the upside is there for sure. So if you got him, congrats. Is this another question, bro?
Yeah, it's another question from Sean. PPR, pick one for flex: Juju, Devontae Parker, Justin Jackson, Zach Moss. I'm probably going Juju against the Cowboys, but I don't know how much I like it. What about you, JL? I think actually, you know what? I'm going to take back some of that hesitation. I think Juju's a fine start this week against the Cowboys. I have no problem with that.
And then Devontae Parker. I'm afraid to play Parker. He got a touchdown last week, but I don't know with Tua. I'm not sure.
The other one I would consider is Justin Jackson. I think if you need – so, sorry, how this is going to go for me, Sean, is if you need like 10 points, then I would probably go Justin Jackson. I think he's probably going to get you there. But if you need a blow-up game, I think there's the potential for that with Juju. You just don't know which receiver it's going to go to on the Steelers. Juju's not been high in the pecking order recently, but I think he can get there. I'm probably starting Juju, but I can understand starting Justin Jackson as well.
Cowboys cornerbacks have been not bad. Trayvon Diggs has been playing well.
But their defense has just been getting obliterated.
Well, yeah, because of everything, but their whole team getting obliterated. But their secondary hasn't been terrible. I would order Justin Jackson, Juju, and then probably Zach Moss, and then Parker.
I think I would go Juju, Justin Jackson, and then Zach Moss, Devontae Parker. It's a toss-up. I don't have a strong opinion that way.
Yep. So take your pick.
Okay, full PPR, choose two: Singletary, Swift, Brandon Cooks, or Deontay Johnson. What do you think, JL?
Okay, so Singletary, Swift, Brandon Cooks, Deontay Johnson. I do like Singletary and Swift in this matchup. I don't know where I have them ranked. Let me look that up real quick.
I would start Swift over Singletary for sure. I don't want to touch Singletary. He's not getting the high-value touches there in Buffalo. So Swift is a definite start for me out of these four. Then it comes down to which one of the wide receivers I'm starting. Which one do you prefer?
Probably Brandon Cooks. I think Deshaun will hit him, get him a lot of targets this week. I'll probably take Cooks. Honestly, they're both good options. Like the same logic that you were applying to Juju applies here to Deontay Johnson. And so I think Brandon Cooks is a little safer. And then probably Swift. Is Swift the other one you said?
Yeah, Swift, and then one of Brandon Cooks or Deontay Johnson. If you put a gun to my head and made me choose, I'd probably throw Deontay Johnson in my lineup. But it's a coin flip for me.
This is a tough one for sure. I would
the Swift take is not tough for me. For me, like starting Swift, benching Singletary, not tough. It's deciding between Brandon Cooks and Deontay Johnson for that second spot. I lean Johnson slightly, have no reservations about someone starting Cook instead.
Agree.
Okay, 2-quarterback league. I have Big Ben, Kirk Cousins, and Jake Luton rostered. Someone just dropped Tua. Who are you dropping out of my 3 to pick up Tua? I'm leaning Cousins, honestly. Is that crazy?
Feels a little crazy. Definitely feels a little crazy. But not the craziest. I thought about dropping Cousins. It wasn't a 2-quarterback league, though.
I think I'm letting go of Lutton.
Yeah, I would drop Lutton.
That's where I'm going. I understand wanting to drop Cousins. I don't think it's absolutely bonkers, but if I had to make this decision, I would drop Lutton to pick up Tua.
Yeah, I feel like Cousins is going to be a good balance with Tua. You kind of have like the upside with Tua, where if he blows up, then you don't ever have to play Cousins again. You just play Big Ben and Tua all season long. But otherwise, you have that sort of baseline of Kirk Cousins' 10 to 20 points every week. Except for that 1 week he got me negative points.
Okay. It's your turn to ask a question, right, John Luke?
I believe so, yeah. So we know that it's tight end in the AFC South or AFC West. It's not Noah Fant or TJ Hawkinson. Does this player play on a team with blue in their jersey and or logo?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so that leaves us with Titans, Colts, Chargers, and Broncos. And Texans, of course. I don't know if I said that. I don't think I did. Is this player in the AFC South?
No.
Oh, okay. So Chargers or Broncos. Is this player Hunter Henry?
Nope.
Oh, my God. Oh.
Okay, it's my turn. Let's see. Not a rookie, not MVS. They're in the NFC East or North, and they're a running back or wide receiver. Oh, and they don't have blue. I think I asked that as well, but I forgot to write it out, so now I'm forgetting. Yeah, they don't have blue in their logo. Is this player in the NFC East or in their jersey?
Wait, say it again?
Is this player in the NFC East? I was finishing a separate thought after I asked my question.
Okay. No.
Okay, so that leaves NFC North. They don't have blue, so Packers or Vikings. Is this player Alan Lazard?
It is Alan Lazard. You son of a gun.
Right there. You want to take a last shot at this? See if you can. You won't win, but you'll make the defeat less humiliating.
Yes. It's not Hunter Henry. Who did you pick? And it's not Noah Fant. So who am I missing? If you pick someone really random, I'd be so mad.
It's not that random. We talked about them.
Is it Alberto?
It's Alberto.
Oh my God.
It is Alberto. I'll give it to you, even though I gave you a little clue at the end. 3-2. I'm still the winner.
Wow. Alberto, what a pick. What does Alberto stand for again?
Agugumanon.
Oh, you're practicing.
I really need to learn how to say that. You've made me say it 3 times.
I know.
So now you say
same
it.
with the Clemson quarterback, and every time they say it on the broadcast, I can tell that he's
DJ Ukulele.
I can tell that the announcer like spent all week just going in the mirror like
DJ Wagalali.
Because it's like not natural at all. He's like forcing it.
Do you think he's reading off of a pronunciation sheet?
Yeah.
I went to a game one time that had Claudia says he knew it was Alberto.
Thanks for the tip, Claudia.
JL didn't.
Yeah, jerk.
Nice job, Claudio. JL stinks at this game though. So
I got it right.
Yeah, but I still beat you 3-2.
Yeah, but that had nothing to do with the Alberto guess.
That's kind of cool that on 2 of them this time, the other person got it right away. It was closely matched.
That like never happens.
I had 2 other players picked out, but those are my 3 favorite. I thought I had a good mix in there. One super clear one, but I thought it might throw you off.
It did a little bit. I feel like I'm not expecting those. I'm like expecting the gotcha every time. Yeah. Let's see. All right.
Okay. Before we jump off, let's do our I'm gonna back up a little bit. JL and I work part-time for a daily fantasy sports company called PrizePicks. And we are going to be making Thursday night PrizePicks entries for tonight's games. So I'm pulling that up right now. We'll show you how it works, and then we are going to make our picks. Let's see. I forgot to share my screen. So for those of you that are unfamiliar with PrizePicks, how this works is they have a board of NFL players. So they've got all different sports, college football, CSGO, MMA. But right now we're focusing on NFL, obviously. They throw up a board of players and they give them a fantasy projection. So Aaron Rodgers is projected at 23.2 points. What you'll do is you'll select a minimum of 2 and up to 4 of these players, and you'll select whether you think they're going to go over or under their fantasy projection. And then you submit it.
Super easy.
Super easy. So, JL, I don't know if you spent some time looking at this, but are there any that really stand out to you?
Let's see. I have not spent much time looking at it yet. I want it to be natural, authentic on the stream.
There is one that stands out to me, or 2, but we can't put them together. I think Aaron Rodgers. I know that like 23.2 is a pretty high line, but I feel like I think he's going to go over. Without like the strong running game coming in, I feel like they're just going to throw the ball like crazy tonight, and Aaron Rodgers will end up going well over that.
Yeah, I could see McKinnon going under 12 points. It's all going to be dependent on how they use him, and that is very uncertain at the moment. And so we could take a chance there. See if he has another one of those struggling games.
And I would probably, I agree with that one. I would probably take the under on MVS as well. I feel like this is just betting on a touchdown, or like you're just trying to determine whether or not he's going to score a touchdown. And I would take the no if I had to choose that.
Yeah.
So you want to go, what do you want to do here? Aaron Rodgers, Jerick McKinnon.
What do you think? You think Nick Mullins will go over under 15.5?
Under without he doesn't have Kendrick Bourne, he doesn't have Brandon Ayuk, he doesn't have George Kittle.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough game. 15.5 is a low line, but I would probably take the under on that.
He scored 17.72. This is I guess it doesn't matter. 17.72 against the Giants, and that was, I think, his highest scoring game so far this season. He hasn't played every game this season, obviously, but
I think he's a pretty safe under. So I would say you want to go Jerick McKinnon under, Nick Mullins under, Aaron Rodgers over.
Yeah.
Do you want to do
I like that.
A 3-pick flex play or power play? So a flex play, how it works is you have to hit 2 out of 3. And if you get 2 right, it pays out 1.25x. If you get 3 right, it pays out 2.25x. Power play, you have to get all of them right. But if you get them all right, it pays out 5x for a 3-pick.
I think maybe flex play here. Honestly, I think we could do power play. It's a little riskier, but let's do
a $50 power play on this. Let's place it.
All right.
And then let's throw together one more entry.
All right. I think we're also maybe I'm not a lawyer, but legally obligated to say this is not advice, but we're just picking entries, and hopefully that helps.
Yeah, absolutely. We are making our own picks. Let's see. Well, now let's do one without the quarterback. Some more of the pass catchers. How do you feel about like what do you think on these guys? Devontae Adams, Robert Tonyan, Marquez Valdes-Scantling. I don't know what to do with Devontae Adams because that's a fairly high line for a wide receiver.
That's a pretty good line, yeah.
I want to pick the over, but I'm not comfy with that line, so I'm probably fading him. Tonyan, I'm tempted to take the over here because I feel like if he scores a touchdown, he's going to hit over that projection, and I think there's a pretty good chance he gets in the end zone tonight with the limited running game. Rodgers is going to look to throw for those touchdowns on like short yardage situations, and Tunyan's a great target in the end zone.
Yeah. Dwelly under with now that we know that Josh, I was reading Josh's comment. Jordan Reed is going to be activated.
Yeah, I like that one.
I would go under there.
So Robert Tonyan over, Ross Dwelly under.
Mm-hmm. And one more.
We can throw one of the kickers in there. We could grab a defensive player. Robbie Gould, I would probably say under.
Oh, really? I was going to say over. Because if
you
they
think
can
so?
get him out of the red zone, then he might get a lot of work.
That's true. If they can get down into scoring opportunities, though, is the only thing.
But Mason Crosby has the same line, so if you believe that Green Bay is going to dominate this game, Mason Crosby might be the good pick.
You know what? You convinced me. You talked me into my pick. Just kidding. Or which one do you like better? Do you like Mason Crosby or Robbie Gould?
Mason Crosby feels a little safer.
Okay, and you want to go over?
Yeah.
Is that a high line for a kicker?
I don't know.
Let's just double check the scoring, see how that works. Kickers, field goals from 0 to 39 yards, 3 points, 40 to 49 yards, 4 points.
Okay,
so that'd be like 2 field goals and
3 extra points.
That seems like a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance that he has longer field goals.
Yeah,
which would make it much less scary. Like you get like one field goal and 3 extra points. I'm fine with over still.
Okay. Over Robert Tonyan, under Ross Dwelly, over Mason Crosby. Do you want to do a power play again, or do you want to make this one a flex?
Let's do flex on this one.
Let's do flex, and we'll leave it at 50, and we will place this entry. Okay, so now our entries that we have are a 3-pick flex entry. Mason Crosby over 8.5, Ross Dwelly under 6.5, Robert Tonyan over 10.5, and a 3-pick power play entry. Nick Mullins under 15.5, Jerick McKinnon under 12, and Aaron Rodgers over 23.2.
Yeah.
We will check in tomorrow. We'll bring this up and we'll show you guys how we did on these.
You can roast us for maybe being wrong.
Or toast us, but possibly roast us.
If you guys want to play, you can go sign up at PrizePicks.com. If you use the code FYF, you tell them that we sent you, and then we can laugh in their faces. We're like, oh, we did everything for you. So go ahead and do that if you'd like to play. We got another question here, Simon.
Okay, so I was offered Diggs and James Robinson for my Devontae Adams PPR. My wide receivers are Michael Thomas, AB, McLaurin, Shepard, and Ayuk. I'm guessing that's outside of Devontae Adams. And my RBs are Eckler, Drake, Sanders, Gurley, Hasty, and Damian Harris. So it's Diggs and James Robinson for Devontae Adams. I'm not doing it. I'm not trading away Devontae Adams for Diggs and James Robinson. Those are 2 high-value players, but your team is good enough to not need to add that depth. I feel like JL is going to disagree with me here because we have differing philosophies on how we view trades like this. This is a JL trade. It screams JL trade in my head, but I wouldn't do it. Am I right, JL? Would you take the Diggs and James Robinson side of this trade?
I would, but I think that you are mischaracterizing me, though. Because the only reason I would do this trade is because of your running backs, Eckler, Drake, Sanders, Gurley, Hasty, Damian Harris. I think James Robinson adds like a really nice anchor to your running backs, and your wide receivers are a little bit safer. You got Michael Thomas, Antonio Brown, McLaurin, Shepard, Ayuk, and I think you can probably find some good value on the waiver wire, which it's going to be a lot harder at a running back position. So, and you're getting Diggs out of it. So it is a downgrade, obviously, from Devontae Adams, but you are getting James Robinson, who has just been balling out.
See, I would just rather start Devontae Adams and, let's say, Sanders and Gurley than I would Stephon Diggs, James Robinson, and Sanders.
It's fair.
Like, if you plug it in, I really love Devontae Adams rest of season. I think it's going to be a disgusting way to end the year. I think he's got a great shot at ending as the number 1 overall wide receiver, at least on a points per game basis, because he missed a couple games.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Okay. Yeah. So if those are our picks for this week, at least for Thursday Night Football. We'll see how they panned out tomorrow. If you guys want to play on PrizePicks, you can use our code FYF and you'll receive a 100% deposit match up to $100. Make sure it's legal in your state and jump on and check it out. Aaron Jones is a game time decision. We've got more updates from Sean. Yeah, I think you bench Aaron Jones. All the questions earlier, if he's a game time decision, that means even if he plays, it's probably going to be rough going.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's just us on the screen, our pretty faces.
Wow.
Sorry that went a little long today, guys. Thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for watching me kick JL's butt. And guess who? And our sticking around while we make our PrizePicks picks. We will be back tomorrow at the same time. PrizePicks entries. We will be back tomorrow at the same time, 3 p.m. Eastern time, 2 p.m. Central time, 1 p.m. Mountain time, 12 p.m. Pacific time.
Chinese time.
I think that's incorrect.
That is very incorrect. I made that up.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure it was like almost perfectly backwards whenever I was there. Like, I think it was like exactly the wrong time. Can't guard Oscar. You beat me to it. We do have a YouTube channel. You can find us on YouTube at Front Yard Fantasy. Subscribe to us there. We live stream there every day as well as on here, and you can find all of our old live streams, our videos on there. We're on Twitch. You found us there, obviously, at Front Yard Fantasy, and then you can find us on Twitter at Front Yard FYF. You can find me on Twitter, my channel, or not my channel, you can find my Twitter channel at FYF Simon. And you can find John Luke at FYF John Luke. Those are usually on our picture. JL, we can leave that banner up. And then Josh, he's not here. He's the third person. He should be back tomorrow if he finds James Cameron's glasses. He's at FYF Josh. Thank you guys so much. We will be back tomorrow, and in Josh's voice, trading makes fantasy fun. Trading makes